Oh my gosh. Look at this, everyone. It seems to be a Patreon exclusive given to you so you can kind of check out what's new on our Patreon.
Yeah, check this out, guys. We got a brand new Patreon exclusive little mini podcast called SuperMiniCast where we talk about topics decided by you guys and just ramble, just kind of like
also like a mini podcast.
Yeah.
It's just short. It's just like, I don't know, 15 to half an hour, 30 minutes. It's short. SuperMiniCast.
Multiple episodes every single month. So we thought we'd give you guys one of the episodes for free on here so you can check out what it's like. And if you like it, head on over to our Patreon. Links in description, $5 a month, and you get access to all of this exclusive content. And we hope you enjoy it. So what do you say we get into it?
Watch that shit. I mentioned Homestuck once in a stream as a joke. Now I have someone drawing me as a Homestuck character. I have no fucking clue what Homestuck
I don't
is.
either, and the other night, my mods had to ban the word because people wouldn't shut up about it in the chat, and like half the chat was talking about it, and the other half was like, shut the fuck up about Homestuck.
Next time I get on, I'm going to say, I don't know anything about this fucking thing. The only thing I know about it is that my cousin liked it and followed it way back when I was like in middle school or something.
I have no
That's
idea what
it.
Homestuck is.
It's a comic. It's like an interactive comic universe. I don't know what the I don't. That's it. That's all I know.
But my mods had to ban the word in the chat. I just saw over and I saw it was something banned, Homestuck.
So they're gonna start the second Super Mini Cast just complaining about Homestuck. Then there goes like 15,000 patrons.
That set us in the negative by 10,000 patrons. Damn, dude. We got to get more middle-aged adults on the Patreon. You know, right now we got a younger audience. We got to get more. I'm shooting
Do we have analytics for our Patreon in terms of age and all that?
You know what's surprising?
Does it not match our YouTube analytics at all?
It does, I think, pretty similarly.
So like college age people.
The biggest demographic is 18 to 25.
Yeah. So
and
like,
then the second biggest is the one above that, and then the third biggest is 18 and under, which I thought was very surprising. But I guess because the comments tend to be from younger viewers.
yes,
That probably paints that completely wrong picture in our heads.
because older people have more things to worry about, like their 401k. They don't need it. They don't have time to be commenting on.
I don't even know what a 401k is.
It's $401,000 you get free if you're old. No, that's not it.
Okay, I was like, what? That's awesome. Dude, I was about to get really excited. I was like, that's a thing? I'm just going to get $401,000?
Yeah, when you're old, you just get it. That's why you never see a poor old person
Yeah. When's the last time you saw a poor old person?
on the street.
Well, actually, both of my grandparents are tremendously poor.
Yeah, my grandmother had two businesses that ended up not panning through. I think they did somewhat well. I don't think they've ever been poor, you know. But here's something I will say. I will say that like I think I have been the most fortunate of my like immediate like mom, dad, you know?
Yeah,
Because like
I think so.
They grew up in a time where if you drop out of college, you're fucked, right? We live in a time where we drop out of college and we're praised for it. So that's the difference.
Can you
Like,
believe what the fucking liberals have tricked everyone into?
No, but like, because they both took the like I guess the straight and narrow, right? Like,
And that becomes a status quo, and then I feel like society gets fed up with that after a while, and then things start to change.
Capitalism just found its way to. See, the thing is,
The internet.
we us content creators, while we do like make decent money, we're really just pawns for the even wealthier people at the top, like the advertisers.
It's true, actually. We really are kind of like pawns when you think about it. Like they just use us like as like a toy almost.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Hey, but we get fucking free underwear and shit out of it.
Yeah. And
I love MeUndies, right?
What was the last quarter?
Don't you love MeUndies?
8.6 million.
Have you? Don't you love?
Yeah, I love MeUndies.
Who else do you love, Matt?
Honey. And Upstart. And dude,
Ray J. Ray J, Kim Kardashian, Ray J, I can do it in this.
We can
do it in
dude.
this.
We could say it in this podcast. The stuff we can't say on the other one.
I know.
Because in the other one, we're legally obligated to well, not legally obligated, but it's
Are we
like,
still legally obligated to shut the fuck up about it? Because are we under like
I don't know. I haven't read the contract. Did you? Well, have you read the contract?
No.
So, God, why is our business failing?
Dude, if literally we were under contract to never talk about how Ray J had sex with Kim Kardashian on tape and it got released,
every ad read has
the public.
Well, every contract or every ad read has its own contract, like kind of that they sign for us.
Yes,
and then we sign their contract, and I think that, we can't make fun of brands, but in this one. No one. What fucking advertiser is going to be a patron?
None of them.
Exactly.
Ray J.
Man, what the fuck? It's just listening. He just like throws the headphones down.
He takes out his Raycon headphones and throws them out the.
Man, fuck these guys.
Throws them at the wall,
and they shatter into a million pieces because they're cheap headphones.
And then he goes, and then he hears a ding dong, and then his package of fresh cured meat has finally arrived.
Oh hell yeah!
I love using.
Thank God I used the SuperMega's boys coupon before I hated them.
For what's the meat place called?
Butcher Box.
Butcher Box. I like how it's like. No, we're actually not being paid for mentioning these advertisers.
Well, this is the first time we've ever been able to publicly make fun of them because it's behind a paywall.
Yeah. And
we can say, what? There's nothing in the contract that we have to change our paid content for you guys.
Can we publicly say that there have been certain SuperMega videos that corporations have made less funny and less
God.
Fun?
Guys, we're trusting you to keep what we're saying in this Patreon podcast secret.
We weren't able to fucking put in a fart joke. Wait, there was a joke.
They made us take out literally every joke except for like, oh man, it's raining cats and dogs.
Yeah. Oh, doink. You know, the joke that I thought was gonna be the one that kind of we would get a pass on because there was some that we did joke about sexual harassment within their company when there was actual legitimate litigation for sexual harassment.
When we made the joke, we didn't we didn't even make that connection.
So that makes sense. I
understand why they emailed us back like, guys, you need to remove this. This is unacceptable.
And then what was it? Oh, the one that I thought we would be able to keep was the fart button joke, where it's just like, oh, do you press the fart button? And like I just acted like I pressed a button and put in a fart sound effect. And they said
and it threw out
take out fart button joke and then time code. Take out fart button joke second time.
That's what they fucking put. And my favorite thing is it's like
they even made us take a joke out where like I just peed it, like I peed in your hand.
That was my favorite, dude.
And I came in here and did the Foley for it and everything. I cupped my hands.
That was a dedicated
Jackson,
bit.
like
Jackson poured a pitcher of water into your hand.
Yes.
So when did you pee in mine? I pee in yours.
You maybe pee. I can't remember. One of us peed.
But there was the Foley like we were really doing because I didn't want to get up from the game or you didn't want to get up to go over. So I was like, just do it in my hands real quick.
Take out joke where you pee in hand
for the fourth time because we did it like 5 times.
So dumb. Whatever.
Well, yeah. So no, don't hire these guys. They talk about their advertisers.
Yeah, they talk about their advertisers.
They
talk mad shit.
They will not do what you want. So go ahead and skip
we did do. We did exactly what they wanted. We cut out the fart jokes. We cut out the pee jokes.
Something else had to get cut out that was like. I think I brought up like God for like 30 seconds and some joke and they made me cut it out.
Didn't they make us cut out something about Jeff Keighley, like giving a blowjob or something?
Yeah.
So,
man, my man Jeff probably would have loved that joke if he was watching.
Oh, he'd have laughed his ass off.
And now he didn't enjoy the video because that wasn't in there.
It would have been best joke at the Video Game Awards of 2020.
Every year he only gives me jokes about himself.
There's some guys. This is my favorite joke of 2020.
Every year he gives it to a joke that's about himself. Man, look at this joke. It's about me.
Fucking with me.
Oh, man. So today's topic.
Oh, yeah. We just rambled for a bit.
Hey, man. I mean, this podcast is going to be a mix of that.
Rambling,
We're gonna get on people's.
Go into our spreadsheet, looking at the topics. What's a topic, Matt? What's a topic from a viewer?
Okay, so viewer Dane Morgan wants us to talk about how to get yourself some bitches, and I thought that'd be a good thing to help because a lot of young fellas watch us, and I would say with this current little Gen Z PC generation, where they give everyone a participation trophy,
everyone feels like they deserve a girlfriend without actually having to do the work. And when you don't do the work, the ladies the ladies or the boys aren't gonna come crawling up your legs like you want.
I don't see a lot of fellas with bitches these days.
Now the first thing,
not like back in my day when you and I had all the bitches.
The first thing you're gonna need to do is get yourself a nice hat. You have to go to the store and purchase a really nice hat.
This is by far the most crucial step. And that's the thing for Patreon with you guys. You guys get to hear this stuff for free.
Yeah, we don't
This is what we're charging
these
money
secrets
for.
out to just anybody. And the thing about this hat is like, buy it. Okay, basically think of yourself as like a Hey Arnold or some sort of Nickelodeon, like Ed, Edd and Eddie Cartoon Network type character.
And bitches love personality.
And then when you look at the hat, be like, could I wear this from season 1 to the finale of a popular kids series and still get away with it? So I guess that's the best way. So like the hat has to make you.
I like the hats that are like teardrop shaped that goes like what Jacksepticeye used to wear, the tweed hats.
What are the hats that are similar to that? But
it's almost like a newsboy.
But
cap.
Samuel L. Jackson wears them. They're like a backwards artist hat.
Yeah. It's a beret.
Yeah,
isn't it?
It's like a beret. But there's a picture Justin sent me, and it's of the guy who plays Dewey, like wearing a red like suit and wearing a red one of those hats, and it's like it looks like straight up something that Samuel L. Jackson should be wearing.
Wait, Eric Pursullivan?
Yeah, and then look
like what he looks like now.
It was like. No, it was a specific outfit he wore. Let me see if I can.
Dude, I'm just looking at Dewey all grown up, and it's weird.
Here, see that?
Wait. That's a sick outfit.
Right?
That's kind of like, maybe that's when he was in Christmas with the Cranks.
No, it was, I think.
Dude.
I forgot he was in Christmas with the Cranks.
This is Dewey.
It is Dewey.
He's older than me.
How old is he?
He's, let me see.
Was he in
He's
Vice
29.
Principal?
He's older than both of us.
Was he in Vice Principals?
No, his ass wasn't.
Is that show canceled?
Yeah.
Or is it being made?
I haven't been keeping up. He's 29.
Damn.
But yeah, that's the first step. Is you got to get a good hat, like a bowler's cap. Or
That's my favorite. I think my favorite
with
is
a feather's even better.
You can't go wrong. Matt likes his feathers. I think just a traditional, just plain bowler hat.
Well,
I like simplicity.
Let me ask you about that. Mm-hmm. When a peacock wants to attract its mates, what does it do?
It furls its feathers up. I understand. Or sorry, it displays its feathers.
It's a Pavlovian. When women see a feather, it's like a Pavlovian response that they want to mate with you.
I get that, but in a world of tick-tocking peacocks, you got to make yourself stand out.
Okay.
And sometimes, Helvetica is overused, but I'm sure one day it'll have a breakthrough once again because people will be tired of all these newer, fancier fonts like the ones we use in Let's Play thumbnails.
Well, see, but Ryan, here's that's fully true. But when it's back in style, you want everyone to go, man, but that guy was doing it before it was cool.
This is true. This is true.
And that's pretty badass.
I guess it really just comes down to personal choice. Do you want a feather on that bowler hat, or do you want to have a more
conservative look?
Exactly.
Which girls love conservatives.
Yes.
The one thing that attracts pussy like a magnet is conservative talking points.
If you can get a red bowler hat that says "Make America Great Again," because we lost last time, that it says that on the hat as well.
I would buy that hat.
Dude, okay. You got your shots in.
Dude, what if the worst fucking piece of item, like the worst item of merch we could sell would just be like just a red MAGA hat that just says losers. And we're just like yep, That's right.
Here, Trumper's tier mug, and it's a red mug.
Dude, can we sell some of that political merch? Just cash in on that?
The thing that's weird about that is if we did that, there would be people from the right pissed, but they applaud and cackle and guffaw, at the sight of Ben Shapiro holding up a leftist tears mug. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, it goes both ways.
Cry more, Lib.
I think it would be hilarious if we sold like a...
If you want to do it, I'd do like a one-day sale of patriotic merch. like pot shot patriotic merch.
Yeah.
And if you wear that type of shit, that is a big thing that'll get you bitches. 100%. Jackson has a shirt that...
You have a shirt that says Biden, more like shithead.
More like riding his car to a child's house. Was that too far?
Well, he's the president of the United States now. He's no longer a nominee or,
Oh, I can't say those things.
President-elect. He's president.
We never once say anything bad about Biden, like from this point forward.
We can't. He's our president.
Yeah, you got to respect the president. Sorry, guys, we're just trying to do what's right.
Like the people that use that excuse with Trump where it's like, look, I don't agree with the man, but he's our president, so I'm going to stick by him.
I mean, like 6 years earlier,
how
they're calling the
dictators are formed,
president
my bro.
the N-word. Like, what?
Come on.
Yeah.
Who cares?
My dad would always say that, and I'm not throwing my dad on the bus. He's like, man, it's the president, son. You got to respect him.
I mean, I thought like that in middle school.
Yeah, well, I thought that it was like a respectful office, and now I just
No
realized
pot shot
it's
to
just
your
a
dad,
joke.
but if he still wants to be living in a middle school mindset, all power to him. I have to respect him because people say I have to. That's what it is, right? That's like when you're a kid, like, respect adults. And then you learn as a kid that, like, geez, adults are kind of abusing their power as adults over me as a child. And then you're like, that's not cool. They're just being dicks and I'm supposed to be polite to them even though they're being assholes.
You know what's weird is the president, like, you're like, even regular people will get upset if we disrespect. It doesn't matter if they're left or right. We disrespect the president.
Yeah.
Because they're literally just from the time they're born, they're taught that it's like, you got to respect him.
But back to the topic at hand.
Yeah.
So
respecting the president does get you bitches.
So you got your hat. You got usually respecting the president, but more so respecting a conservative president. So if you have your bowler
Reagan,
hat, you have your like
Bush Senior.
You have like a Reagan T-shirt,
a Reagan Bush 84 shirt.
Yeah, like and with like a Trump button attached to it. You know? So it shows that you're a part of the old and new.
Or actually, also one thing that does get bitches is if you don't want to do that, if you can actually kind of do the exact opposite, and it's gonna get you lesser bitches, but it'll get you some interesting bitches. Basically, you gotta like dye your hair. You gotta, wear tight jeans. You gotta always wear like a BLM.
Matt, this isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. I know. You recently dyed your hair. You do have some nice fitting pants, and you've been showing a lot of support for a lot of great causes. But if I'm being honest, I don't think now's the time to kind of throw in your lot.
I'm just saying that's an alternative that has worked for people.
Yeah, but like, why go with a cuck when you can go with a conservative, loving, bull hat wearing fucking stallion? Fucking bull, a fucking like a thing. You know what? I picture like a Republican as if they could create a new animal. It's a fucking horse with bull horns
and giraffe legs, so it can run really fast
with the wings of a pterodactyl. And
the hands at the end.
Yeah, with human hands.
With big hands that have seen manual labor, Ryan.
Yeah, so like they have hairy knuckles and stuff.
Hairy knuckles and
chipped
thick
fingernails.
Calluses. Right. And little slightly yellow fingernails from fungus.
Yeah.
But those hands have seen some work, Those hands aren't just handing out participation trophies.
Can we just make that a symbol and put it on a button, and it's like a faux like political button, but it's just like it's like the new we'll call it the New Republican Party.
Dude, what if we start our own political party? What if we start the New Republican Party? The neo. No, I'll avoid the word neo. The Republican Party 2. And it's all V2.3.4.
Dude, let's do it.
0.34. 3.14. Like pi. All right, but basically just disrespect women. It's the last step.
That's the last step. I would say it would help if you
Girls like that. They like to be mistreated and yelled at.
And so if there's one last little touch I would add, you got your bowler hat, you got your Republican propaganda merch,
Or you look like the other stuff I was saying.
and you disrespect women. So that's 3. And if you want to add a nice little touch, just get some Air Jordans and don't wear socks at all with them. Just go barefoot in your Air Jordans. And I think that is a move that will stun and attract a lot of people. It is a different form of peacocking.
It works like
you
a
have to be
charm,
very confident. If you look the slightest bit timid while doing this, it's not for you. You have to be full force ahead.
And the cherry on top, one final thing. Ever heard of a little something called Axe?
Body spray?
Axe body spray, yep. See, these guys are spending...
I use chocolate all the time.
Axe chocolate, that's the one you got to go with. Because I see these guys going out here buying this Gucci and Louis Versace
No.
cologne that's $600 a bottle, when for $6 a 6-pack, I could smell like sweet chocolate all day.
Sweet pine farts.
Women love that. They like a little funk, and Axe is the perfect bit of funk.
I like how like the names are like sweet baby blue mountain frost or some shit like that.
It's like, is this a candy or is this
That's like deodorant like names or so. Like I use a soap. I get Dr. Squatch, which is, it's Justin put me onto them, and they have names like pine tar and deep sea goat's milk and shit like that.
Dude, that's
which deep sea goat's milk is one of my favorite soaps.
See, I mean that attracts me to that. That's like, that's weird, dude. Well, think about this. Like, sorry, what was I saying right before that?
Something about how you feel,
the
like
names.
How you feel like you're becoming more inept and that you may have to take a break from SuperMega for like a week, and that I should really work on my Rust base.
Yeah,
because you really want to give me time to work on my Rust base.
Yeah,
because people have been offline rating me every time I build a base, and I don't have enough time to farm between SuperMega and socialization online and other things that.
So you need time off.
No, I was saying that's what you were.
I was saying that. So next week, why don't you just stay home and work on your Rust stuff?
My Rust base.
Your Rust base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool, man. But that's a good way to get some bitches. And we'll I remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Axe has names like it'll be like Axe Achieve. Or like
Axe Adonis.
Yeah, that's exactly like Axe Titan. And it's like, it just smells like some fucking like just dollar store soap with like a little hint of like sweet caramel for some reason.
I want him to name one like Sweat Moss. What?
That's like an Old Spice.
Sweat Moss.
Daggerhorn.
Daggerhorn.
Yeah. Well, love you guys, and we'll see you in the next episode of the SuperMiniCast. Play us out. I'll put music here, of course.